Greetings, fellow YouTubers. This is Operative here of Gamers Roundtable doing a gamers review slash impression of Mafia 2. Mafia 2 was released for the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and the PC. Uh, Mafia 2 takes place during the early 1940s, in which it tells the tale of a young immigrant by the name of Vita Caspetta who escapes Italy under Mussolini's power and is seeking a better life. But once reaching to America, they come to find that, when you're poor, it's not necessarily a better life you lead. So young Vito turns to a life of crime. Mafia 2, I've heard comparisons being compared to Grand Theft Auto in the 1940s. I think that's a very unfair comparison. I think each one of these games have a very good tale to tell. It's just that a lot of people compare that to it because it takes place in the usual open world type games. But I don't think the game is as open as open as Grand Theft Auto is, because some of the city in which you play in is not as teeming with life as a lot of Grand Theft Auto is, and you can tell that obviously the developers don't have a high production value as Grand Theft Auto does, and it kind of reflects in some of the game as far as graphically, but overall the story is top notch. I have to give them credit. The the game kept me very interested, and I kept following the wanted to know more and more, and I kept playing through each mission in order to get to the next cutscene because I wanted to find out what was the ultimate tale of young Vito and what happens to him over this course of 10 years in which the game takes place. Um, I found that the game definitely has certain improvements over Grand Theft Auto if you want to make that comparison, especially during the fighting mechanics. I found the fighting mechanics very, very good. I was able to brawl with the best of within the game. And the ironic thing is, I don't want to give too much away of the game, but it has that classic thing within the game. And one of the things, I had to go to prison to be a better criminal, and you'll see what I mean if you play the game. Controls a little twitchy sometimes and a little bit left to be desired, but I found that maybe a little tweaks in the shooting would have been a little bit better for me. That is, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely feel like it's a game worth checking out. If you guys are into, I don't want to make the comparison Grand Theft Auto, open world type games in which do things. Is I would suggest you playing this game. It just doesn't have. One thing I have to say I like about the game. It doesn't have that side mission distraction as Grand Theft Auto was, in which I find myself wanting to not really necessarily finish the game. I felt that the game was very linear in the point that it kept you interested in going on to the next mission. Once the mission was finished, you wanted to just go back and finish. But everything was a little bit tedious because over the game that you literally had to do exactly what the characters asked you to do. If they asked you to drive and pick up a gun, you literally had to drive over to the place, pick up the gun, then drive back over and then deliver the gun and then continue on with the mission. Some of that I wish they could have dealt away with and just did in cut scenes or just progress the story on in which you just go on to the part of the mission in which the action takes place. But that's a little here and there, and some of it I didn't really mind overall after time went on, and I didn't mind because it kind of gave, I guess it gave the game a little depth, and it made you feel like you're really part of the story because it really makes you feel as if the story is so interesting that it makes it almost as if like you're an actor in the movie itself, and it plays more like a movie. When Grand Theft Auto just plays like this over the top adventure thing that you're going through, and with this game it's just more or less like you're just a character in a movie and you're playing your part fully overall, and it's a very interesting tale. I don't want to give away the ending because that's not what it's about here. I don't give any spoilers out, but I definitely would say that you should definitely try the game, give it a shot. It's definitely worth checking out. And I look forward to any comments. Whoever, after viewing this video, excuse me, give me your feedback and give me your thoughts on the game itself. Like I said, I definitely give the game a definitely play. Usually I go from either play, pass, or skip, or at least try. But I would definitely say give this one a shot and give it a try and give it a play here. And I guarantee that you won't be disappointed unless you don't like monster movies. If not, then don't play it. So that being said, I look forward to your comments, your response to the video that I'm putting up here, and I hope I see you next time. See you soon, YouTubers. Take care. Peace out, and happy gaming.